What could be round, flat, colorful, light, bright, creative, and brilliant? Ask our friends working at ACRYLITE, and they would respond,
Anything.
Anything.
Anything acrylic.
Acrylic.
And on this episode of Inside the Blueprint, we're in Sanford, Maine, where we're taking a step inside a house of acrylic, where their standards aren't set until they innovate a little bit of everything for the something that your office space needs.
Welcome to the home of ACRYLITE, where we turn customer needs into product and application solutions for the office environment.
What is ACRYLITE? ACRYLITE is a trade name for our acrylic sheet that we manufacture here in Sanford, Maine.
It's used in a wide variety of applications. We use it in office spaces for light fixtures, for shelving, for office dividers. There's marker boards, there's digital print products for high-end photography and artwork.
Acrylic sheet is a clear, light transmitting plastic that has 10 times the break strength of glass, but only has half the weight.
Acrylic is known for its high clarity and superior weatherability. Acrylic is the best weathering plastic on the market. It doesn't yellow. We have a 30-year warranty against yellowing for our products, so you can know that they're going to last a long time. Put them in an office environment, they're there forever. They're going to look as beautiful as the day they were manufactured.
In the office environment, acrylic has the ability to transmit light. It has the ability to add texture. It adds color to give you a new, contemporary, and brilliant look. ACRYLITE is shaping the future, and it's happening right here in the Technical Center. This is where we develop all of our new products for the acrylic sheets. We develop digital print sheets. We develop sheets that diffuse LEDs so that you don't have any hot spots but allow good light transmission of the acrylic. We also develop new colors, new textures, and impact modified sheets.
Acrylic starts out as methyl methacrylate. It's in a resin or pellet form. That resin or pellet is heated up in an extruder. The extruder then melts and mixes any colorants that may have been added into the manufacturing process. When the hot molten polymer exits the extruder, it goes into a die. In this die, it'll spread out the acrylic and help determine the thickness of the sheet.
When the molten acrylic comes out of the die, it's nearly 500 degrees Fahrenheit. As it continues its transformation process, it passes through a series of rollers to determine the thickness of the sheet.
As the sheet comes off of the rollers, it moves down the manufacturing line. You'll see that it's wavy at the beginning, and then as it goes over a series of cooling rollers, it begins to flatten. As the material moves further down the line, we have a series of saws that will trim the edges and cut the sheet to length. After the sheet is cut to length, typically a 4x8 sheet, then we have a sheet stacker which will stack good sheet onto a skid. The skid is then taken away and packaged and ready for shipment.
Open your mind to all the possibilities that can be achieved with the color and light transmission of acrylic.
Let's talk about some of our many new innovative products. One, ACRYLITE digital print is very popular for UV printing. We have a lot of artwork that we've put into our office building to just bring that splash of color. These prints were made on a UV flatbed printer, which allow for high clarity of the image and bright brilliance of the colors.
Our satin ice products are made specifically for lighting applications, where the goal is to hide LEDs, but maintain high light transmission and high light diffusion.
Let's talk about our mirror products. When you're navigating the hallways of complex buildings and you're having to turn corners, there's always a lot of value in having a mirror that shows you who's coming from the other direction.
One of my favorite new products is our ACRYLITE marker board.
The ACRYLITE marker board surpasses the traditional fiber-back marker board in both style and durability.
The technology that we have on the sheet allows for an abrasion and chemical resistant surface, which minimizes the ghosting effect that you would traditionally see if you're writing with a dry erase marker, and say if you were to leave it on there for a week and then try to erase it, you sometimes get that ghosting effect. You don't see that with our product.
The Indo window is a very interesting and unique product. It offers insulation, comfort, and sound control in the office environment.
It's time to try something new. Get rid of all the old stuff. Start with the new ACRYLITE materials. Spice up your life and relax in a new office environment with light transmission and light diffusion.
ACRYLITE features superior benefits like unparalleled optical quality, high light transmission, and exceptional abrasion and chemical resistance.
Enjoy going to work and have a place that you can be proud of, that has a lot of different and modern and new innovative products.
This is the home of ACRYLITE. We're shaping the future of acrylic. We're shaping the future of your office. Let's do it together.
Out with the old and in with the new shape of the future. ACRYLITE is an acrylic evolution created to inspire the next generation with infinite possibilities.